So today on the channel, we're talking all things optics, binos for the deer hunter. And I'm also taking this as a little bit more of a guy who hunts big timber more often than field edges. Also considering shed hunting, scouting, because I do a good amount of that. And I'm gonna toss in the fact I've tried to run a monocular, but really couldn't get stable enough with this, just didn't find it very useful in the deer woods. But let's stick to the 10 by 42s, probably the most common bino on the market, and the 8 by 32, which is probably number 2 in general. The plus and minuses of these, this particular model is the HD glass from Vortex. It's their Diamondback model. This is an older Diamondback model, and it's not the HD glass. You can kind of see just a touch of difference in clarity. I'm going to give the nod to the HD. Yes, it's not just marketing. But overall, hunted with both of these, shot 3D with both of these. Where do I see the purchases? Well, I'll tell you what, done the math, 21 ounces as far as the bigger binos are concerned, wearing those around your neck, chest. I like a bino harness actually for deer hunting. If I'm still hunting or scouting or elk hunting, I like the true like harness rig system, if you will, on the chest versus the bungee doodads. The bungees I like better in the deer woods, just lighter, easier to pack. I don't like walking around with those on my chest during the actual hunt. These are only about 15 ounces, so a little bit of weight savings there, 21 to 15. That's a little bit noticeable, especially getting steady on things. Having this around your chest, plus minus there, if you will. Dimension-wise, you can kind of see these side by side. I did the rough calculation on inches. It's literally 25% smaller for the 8 by 32s. And the other thing I want to consider here is how much time you spend behind the glass. Like, I'm not an elk guy or somebody glass and bean fields, right? I don't live and die by the glass, so I could go through hunts at a time and never even look through these things. And with the stick bow, I didn't even take binos to the woods because any rack was kind of getting an arrow at that point. So I am actually going to favor the 8 by 32s if you're debating. That also gets factored into price. These are about $50 less. If you go MSRP to MSRP, these are like $279. The higher end, or the 10 by 42s are more like $329, so a bit of a cost savings there. And I just like these better. I like having these in the pack better. I like throwing them in the truck better. I'm an 8 by 32 guy. For whitetails in the deer woods, combination of packability, fit these in a bag, pull them out for a deer hunt, weight, toting them around. Even in the scouting months where it's just all like boots on ground and I put these in a true bino harness, I take the 8 by 32s. I just like these. I don't think I'm ever missing out shooting 3D either if you're trying to find the 11 line, you know, at 22.6 yards. I think these do just fine. So if you are debating between the two and you maybe are more of a woods hunter, I'm gonna tell you 8 by 32s. I don't think you look back. A solid buy. I do like, you know, the Diamondback models, so can't complain there. If you guys have any questions, comments, also let me know in the comments what you think. If you owned both, hunted with both, where do you lean? Do you drink beers in a garage? That's exactly why the garage bar was invented. Unfolds in seconds, ready to go. Pull your wood out and enjoy a cold one.